Oh. Got bad headphones. We are live, and as my sound on? Yes, it is. What's up, crew? Welcome to another live video. My name is John Connie, aka Big Man Syndrome, and we're about to see what 19.4 is. I've got the old live stream going right here, and for some reason the audio has died, and I cannot hear it. My headphones are turned up. There we are. Cool. I can hear it. I'm turning it down on the live stream just because they're using a lot of music that I probably can't use technically. But pretty excited to see what comes through. This is interesting that they're modern strength. Cool. So we are 5 minutes out. Excited to see what it is. Unfortunately, I haven't been doing the workouts, so it's kind of weird watching these, doing videos for the channel, having not actually done any of the open workouts. But again, the reason why I'm doing this, for those of you who are either new to the channel or it's the first time you're seeing one of these live streams, either after the fact or you're attending it live, is I feel like a lot of the advice that comes out is typically from the elite athletes. For example, Neil Maddox. I know Rich Froning will put out some stuff. I see Comp Train, Invictus, all these other high-level programming. What am I trying to say? Programmers putting out advice, and for the most part, those are good advice because they are programming for the mass population. Whereas, like Rich Froning, when he puts up an advice or gives advice on workouts on how to break it down, it's typically at an elite level, and even if it isn't at the top elite level, it's still upper above the sort of like what I would call my level, which is an everyday CrossFitter that's sort of just working out as they can, trying to hit at least 4 sessions a week if they can. They've got life involved with their training as well. So if you're doing this for fun, that's sort of where my advice comes into play. So we'll hear what the workout is. I'll kind of give my reaction to what the movements are. Last week's was pretty cool. It included a handstand walk, strict handstand push-ups, overhead walking lunges, as well as the box step-ups, which was in the games last year, but then they introduced it to the open, which is pretty cool. We've had rowing, wall balls. 19.2 was cleans, toes to bars, and double unders. So we're missing pull-ups, thrusters. What else we got in there? Burpees we haven't seen, as well as what else? Snatches. We had a couple subscriptions, but then they went away, so I don't know if they were expecting something else. But NCR program, that's what has been running every 2 seconds. Or is it a different one? Nope, that's the same one. So go ahead and turn the desktop audio up a little bit more. Where's my chat? Is it behind this guy? Let's do that. Sweet. Cool. I'm kind of excited to see what it is. I might try to hit it this time. I just been plugging away on the old business, Big Man Media, trying to figure out what I need to do to increase my client base. Because right now it's not good enough to support me. Need mo. Eject. Get this bad boy back in my camera. Got 1 more minute. Definitely excited to see what they bring this week. What will it be? What the heck? We got 6 in the crew here. Welcome to the live stream. Looks like it's coming up shortly. AMRAP this ad. The Facebook Live commenting. Never count reps. Dang. Dang. Who needs to work on their deadlifts? Ooh, deadlifts haven't come out yet, so I can imagine them bringing in sort of a mid-weight deadlift and see how that goes. Ba-ba-ba, 5 o'clock, let's see it, folks. Come on. Let's see the live announcement. I feel like I'm missing something. Like there's never really chats action. Oop.
Welcome to Ottawa, Ontario, capital of Canada.
Canada, eh? That was totally offensive. Apologies to any Canadians watching this. Here we go.
Wow. Crazy. Home of the Ottawa Senators, 7th coldest capital in the world.
7th coldest capital.
Home of the world's longest skating rink.
Ooh.
And home to CrossFit NCR. My name is Reza Mashkouri. I'm one of the owners here at CrossFit NCR. We have an amazing show lined up for you guys tonight. But first, just want to thank everyone working behind the scenes. In case you didn't notice, yesterday Facebook and Instagram crashed.
Ooh, that would have been bad if that was during the announcement.
Ready to go for tonight. So let's give them a round of applause.
That could have been real bad. I mean, they probably should just pivot and go on to YouTube or something.
The last time these 5 athletes met was at the East Regional. They've been competing together for the past 3 years. They're all very good friends of mine, and I can't wait to watch them throw down 19.4. Gonna hand it over to my friend Matt, who's gonna announce our athletes.
Ooh, athlete.
Bonsoir à tous. My name is Matt. I'm the owner of CrossFit Laval. Our first athlete, you know him.
13
He's a
in the
local
crew.
favorite.
What's up?
He's one of
Welcome to
CrossFit
the live
NCR
stream.
owner in 2017.
Just catching the
2017
announcement here.
Finished 5th in the team series.
5th.
Welcome, Pete.
That's a tall dude in the background. He's got a little big man syndrome. I do not know this athlete. He's pretty tall too. It's kind of cool. Hey, Marston.
Also an athlete from NCR.
We have agility,
One
camera
of
moves,
Canada's favorite
buttery.
athlete, 2 times games competitor. Welcome, Paul Tremblay.
Paul Tremblay. Did they say Paul? Is that his name? I'm definitely interested to see what the Buttery Bros, Marston and Heber come up with. Like what they do independently. Craig Kenny, the mustache. I have some cool footage of him from the games when I went up for rock tape. He was wearing some kneecaps or assassins. Doesn't look like he's wearing them now. Someone just asked, is it being recorded off of someone's phone? Totally possible. Totally possible. What's up? 20 in the... What's up? Nice. Welcome to this live stream. My name is John, aka Big Man Syndrome. If you're not a part of the crew already, consider joining. Be having a lot of content coming out after the Open is finished, and once I sort of settle down with a lot of the stuff I've been working on. Oh, Pat Vellner. That dude is a monster. Straight up monster. Oh, is Heber vlogging? That's funny. Uh-oh. Here we go. Ooh, 4 times. Oof. Okay. God, they keep doing these too fast, so it's like barely really get a chance to hear it. There it is, right there. 10 snatches, 12 burpees, 10 muscle ups, burpees. Huh. Huh. So it's cool to hear Pat's thoughts on that, but can't hear me. Am I too low? What's the workout? Right there. 10 snatches, 12 bar facing burpees, 10 bar muscle ups, 12 bar facing burpees. Each are 3 rounds for time with a 3-minute rest in the middle. I'm going to have to agree with Pat's initial thoughts on that, and that is you're going to want to try to push pretty hard in that first section so that you maximize the amount of time you have to finish off the second section. Now, if you are RX, you're going to want to you want to know your strengths in that scenario. So like for me, I can whip through those snatches no problem, unbroken, but with the burpees, I should not be going as fast as possible. I should definitely be doing them, jump over the bar, sort of like take my time to turn around, drop down, jump over the bar, take my time to turn around again, but don't pace it so slow to where you end up taking, because what is it? It's a 12-minute cap or a 12-minute AMRAP. So you essentially have 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes on either end. So 3 rounds of 10 snatches and 12 bar facing burpees should really only take you 3 minutes, I want to say. A minute per round. 10 snatches should only take like 30 seconds. That's about a minute and a half. The burpees is where it's going to really slow down for me. 12 burpees probably take me a solid minute. Geez, man. That's disgusting. So, Gustavo, for the muscle-ups, I'm assuming the scale down would probably be pull-ups, chest to bar, and then bring it down again would probably be just regular pull-ups. They might have some sort of other scale. Now, if you aren't signed up for the open and you're going to scale, my suggestion would be to find a low enough bar to where you can jump yourself up to a muscle-up position if scoring is not really a concern to you. But if you are trying to obviously put a score up and see how you do, you want to follow the rules. But once you finish that, you take that 3-minute rest. I would definitely find somewhere to sit down and take some breaths, maybe even take a quick lap walking, but don't just stop moving ever. Like even if you sit down, keep kind of like extending your legs and get the juices flowing again, really shaking your arms out, because if you do have bar muscle ups, you're going to want to get the blood flowing back into your arms, because the snatches, if you're going to be pushing through them really hard and you do get that workout done under 4.5 minutes, giving you sort of optimum time for the ladder, you're going to want your arms to be fresh for bar muscle ups. But wasn't that a workout from a few years ago? No, there was no. This is the first time they've done a 3-minute rest, I think. And usually they only repeat one workout, and I think the toes to bar muscle or toes to bar double under clean workout was the only repeat, and they usually only do one repeat every year. So it's another tough one to sort of speak to, because if I'm going to talk to the non-elite athletes of the world, or the athletes who are sort of around my level, where it's like I'm more out of shape than I've ever been in a while. I don't work out every single day. If I do get a workout in, it's as quick as possible, because I got to get inside and life essentially. Most of us are not going to be doing bar muscle ups, and I think that's going to be the only limiting factor in this workout. Bar facing burpees is obviously something you don't need a scale. And then the snatches is going to be based on your strength. This is a very low level weight, not level, but it's a light weight. It's like a peanut. 65, 95 shouldn't be too heavy, but if it is for a set of 10, I'd say if you cannot go unbroken on the first set, or at least break it up 5 and 5, you should scale down. But for the most part, you should be able to do, I mean, even if you're doing singles because you want to try to go for that RX, I typically don't recommend just trying for the RX unless you are literally pushing for competition. Scale whenever it is appropriate. But if you can, the best approach is going to be unbroken on those snatches, and then pace those burpees so that you can recover and go unbroken again on the snatches. Push those burpees as much as you can. I would wait until that third set of the bar facing burpees to really rip them if you can, if you're not dead by that time, so that way you can get to that rest point. Because once you get to that rest point, I'd say the average person, it probably takes 2 minutes to kind of recover, and then that extra minute that you're going to get is going to help you get ready for the next workout. That's a solid amount of rest. So I'd try to pace, the first 2 rounds of burpees, and then I would just destroy yourself in that third round. And then if you do have muscle ups, if you're pretty proficient in that situation, you definitely want to try to go for the unbroken. Just like the snatches, if you have it, go for it. Or as big of sets as you can go, 5-5 or 3-3 or 4-3-3, because the more times you have to come down from that bar, the more rest you're going to end up adding to the total time. And you want to be able to get to that thing. Muscle all the snatches. Okay, that's actually a good point, David. Honestly, I would not muscle the snatches. These guys are muscling them. Kenny, he is doing it right. A little power snatch, he is kind of, I call those no reps, to be honest. But like Vellner, he can handle a muscle snatch, and so can, I guess, Tremblay. But you're going to burn out your shoulders, especially if you are not at the level of these guys. So I would absolutely 100% recommend power snatches. You take all that weight away from the shoulders and put it into your legs rather than having to, and Pat Vellner especially, he's doing an RDL snatch, muscle snatch, which is just going to blow his back up. But again, he trains like this all day, every day, so he could probably handle that sort of thing. Look at these guys ripping through. What is the time? I don't like the fact that they don't have the HUD. Uh-oh. We lost the live feed. How many minutes? It's a 12-minute AMRAP. You get 3 minutes of rest after you do 3 rounds of 10 snatches, 10 bar facing or 12 bar facing burpees, and then you have 10 bar muscle ups and 12 bar facing burpees again for 3 rounds. Kayla. But yeah, so that's my bit. If I had to wrap it up into one quick situation, I would, as much as possible, as big as sets as possible for the snatches. First 2 rounds of that first couplet, I would pace those burpees, and then on that last round, finish strong and go as hard as you can on those burpees, get them done. Take that 3-minute rest. Within that 3-minute rest, try to take a quick walk. Sit down maybe, because what you really want to focus on is your shoulders, because if you don't loosen up your shoulders after all of those big sets of snatches, those bar muscle ups are going to suck. Once you get into the bar muscle ups, if you have it, go for broke. 10 unbroken if you can, 5 and 5 if you can. If not, 4-3-3. Or if you're going for the RX and you are still sort of struggling with the bar muscle up, just ones, but realize that that's going to dramatically increase the time it takes you to finish that. And then for the burpees, at that point, you're just going to have to go survival mode, I think, to be honest. But that's my spiel. I think we just PR'd the, 65? What's up, crew? Welcome to the live stream. I think that's a PR for live streaming on the fitness channel. That's pretty cool. What's up, Daniel? I'm really interested to know if you guys like skimmed milk. Interesting question. No. I wonder if that's a loaded question, to be honest. So yeah. If you wanted to get all mathematical and scientific about it, just know that you have 4.5 minutes in the front end to get it done, to give yourself the same amount of time for the other end. If you can get it done faster than that, then you maximize your time, obviously, to get the bar muscle ups done. But I guess my closing statement is scale if you must. Don't go for the RX just because it's RX. Just do what you are capable of doing. don't put yourself in a position to potentially get hurt. But yeah, that's about it. I think I got to get out of here. I got to start cooking dinner for the family. I want to thank everyone for joining me live. We hit 65 on the peak number, which is super, super exciting. It's always cool to see that number grow. Obviously, it's a good time to go live for this community. This channel, if you are new to seeing my face, I am a fitness YouTuber. I vlog. I did 182 days in a row back in 2016, and recently did Vlogmas and a follow-up series. Kind of in a break right now because I kind of went hard on those. I think it was 80 days in a row, and I'm sort of recollecting myself, working on my business as well. I own a company called Big Man Media, and just recently made a contact to where I hopefully will set up the rest of this year with some clients and allow me to focus more on my own channel as well. So if you're into the fitness world, like to see some reviews, technique talks, motivation, vlogs, all that stuff, consider subscribing, join the crew. Again, thank you for joining if you're live, and then thank you for watching if you saw it on the playback. And that's it. Yeah, so, and if you're not new and you've been around, you know what to do. Tap and go that like button, leave a comment, share this video. Those are the things that help grow the crew. Until the next one, I'll see you later, crew.